Today's first reading and Gospel both speak to us about God's power over the storms of life, symbolised by the sea. The first reading presents the theme in a beautifully poetic description of God creating and controlling this element that the Jews so feared. The Gospel shows that Jesus possessed this same divine power, a message that would not have been lost on the community for whom Mark wrote. It was a community in transition, rocked by internal divisions between Jewish converts who still saw themselves as members of the Jewish faith and non-Jewish converts who saw the way of Jesus as a completely new way of living and relating with God. They were also under attack from the Roman ruling authorities, who persecuted them and had already executed many, including such key figures as Peter and Paul. Where was God in all this? Where was Jesus, who had said that he would be with them till the end of time? Was Jesus really the risen Lord they had been taught to believe in? If so, why was he not doing something for them now? Does it all sound a bit familiar? Do we sometimes wonder where God is today? Why he's not coming to the aid of the church, to our aid as we struggle with the storms of life? It's against this background that Mark, in today's Gospel reading, tells the story of the storm on the Sea of Galilee. In it, Peter's boat sets out, operated by the disciples, while Jesus sleeps peacefully on a cushion at the back. Suddenly, a violent storm arises. At first, the disciples try to handle it alone, but it becomes too much for them. At last, they call on Jesus, but not to beg him for help. Rather, they accuse him of not caring. Do you not care that we are sinking? How does Jesus respond? First, he commands the wind and the sea, and there's a great calm. Then he turns to the disciples, whose fear has turned to awe at his power over the elements, and he asks them, "Why were you so afraid? Did you not know that I was here with you? Don't you know that I'll never abandon you?" As we face the storms that threaten our church community and our personal lives, Jesus is saying to us too, "I am with you no matter what happens. At times it may seem as if I'm asleep, but I will never forget you or abandon you. Often I'll come to you through the people who walk the road of life with you, your family, friends, local community. You too can be my hands, my voice for others, because I have no hands now but yours. Are you ready to trust me in the storms of your life? Are you willing to lend me your hands to help those around you who face storms in their lives?"